In this video, we will explore a contentious subject, the 20 most troubling cases of sex addiction among Hollywood stars throughout the decades. From the glamorous golden era to today's modern icons, we will reveal the celebrities whose scandalous actions and jaw-dropping secrets captured public attention. Prepare to delve into the hidden, often darker facets of fame. As we uncover these shocking stories, you might be surprised by the extent of their antics and the fallout that ensued. Get ready for a revealing look at the personal struggles of these well-known figures. Clara Bow, born on July 29, 1905, in Brooklyn, New York, became a dazzling star who perfectly captured the spirit of the Roaring Twenties. Known as the IT Girl, she attracted immense attention for her lively and adventurous personality, which resonated both on and off-screen. Her big break came in the silent film era, where she quickly rose to become one of the most beloved actresses of the 1920s. Her role in it propelled her to iconic status, embodying the flapper lifestyle and representing the modern woman of the jazz age. However, her personal life was just as captivating as her career. She married actor Rex Bell in 1931, and together they welcomed two sons, George and Rex Jr. Before this relatively stable marriage, Bow's life was filled with rumors and affairs with prominent figures like director Victor Fleming and actor Gary Cooper. Her most notorious relationship with actor Gilbert Roland garnered great public attention due to its passionate nature. Although Bow's career flourished, it was marred by struggles, including intense pressure from fame and mental health challenges. She stunningly transitioned from silent films to talkies, starring in successful films like Call Her Savage and Hoopla. Unfortunately, a highly publicized lawsuit with her secretary affected her mental well-being. Ultimately, Bow stepped back from acting in the early 1930s, opting for a quieter life with her family. She passed away on September 27, 1965, from a heart attack at the age of 60. Despite her challenges, Clara Bow left a lasting impact on Hollywood, recognized as a pioneering actress who introduced a vibrant energy to cinema. Her legacy as the quintessential flapper and a symbol of the jazz age remains celebrated in film history. Born on February 1, 1901, in Cadiz, Ohio, Clark Gable became an iconic figure in Hollywood, often referred to as the King of Hollywood. His journey to fame took off during the 1930s and 1940s, highlighted by his role in the groundbreaking film It Happened One Night in 1934, which earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor. Gable's legendary portrayal of Rhett Butler in the epic Gone with the Wind in 1939 not only garnered him an Academy Award nomination, but also firmly established his reputation as a leading man. Off-screen, Gable's love life mirrored the drama he portrayed in films, marked by 5 marriages that attracted intense media scrutiny. His first marriage to Josephine Dillon lasted from 1924 until 1930, followed by a brief union with Maria Franklin Rhea Langham. His most passionate marriage was to actress Carole Lombard in 1939, which ended tragically with her death in a plane crash in 1942. Gable's grief led him to serve in the United States Army Air Forces during World War II. After the war, he married Sylvia Ashley, but divorced in 1952. His final marriage was to Kay Spreckels in 1955, with whom he had a son. Gable's romantic escapades included rumored affairs with stars like Joan Crawford and Loretta Young, the latter resulting in the secret birth of a daughter. Despite personal scandals, Gable maintained a successful film career with notable works such as Mutiny on the Bounty, San Francisco, and The Misfits, his last film in 1961. His passing on November 16, 1960, from a heart attack at age 59 marked the end of an era, yet his performances and charm continue to resonate, ensuring his legacy endures in Hollywood history. Born in Wallace, Idaho, on February 8, 1921, Lana Turner became a celebrated actress who captured the hearts of audiences in the 1940s. Her breakout role came in The Postman Always Rings Twice in 1946, which marked a pivotal moment in her career and established her as a Hollywood icon. Known for her stunning beauty and remarkable talent, she quickly became one of the most sought-after actresses in the industry. However, her personal life was often more dramatic than the roles she portrayed on screen. Turner experienced a series of tumultuous marriages, tying the knot 8 times with 7 different men. Her first marriage to the bandleader Artie Shaw lasted only a few months, setting a pattern for her future relationships. Rumors of affairs swirled around her, with notable names like Frank Sinatra and Howard Hughes frequently mentioned. The most infamous relationship was with Johnny Stompanato, which ended tragically in 1958 when he was murdered by her daughter, Cheryl Crane, in defense of her mother. Despite the chaos in her life, Turner remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, earning critical acclaim throughout the 1950s and 1960s in films like Peyton Place, which earned her an Academy Award nomination and Imitation of Life. Throughout her career, she left behind a remarkable film legacy that solidified her status as a defining actress of the golden age of Hollywood. Turner passed away on June 29, 1995, from throat cancer at the age of 74, leaving a lasting impact on cinema that continues to be felt today. Linda Darnell, born on October 16, 1923 in Dallas, Texas, was a talented actress who gained fame during the 1940s. She became well known for her role in the film Forever Amber in 1947, which showcased both her dramatic skills and stunning beauty. Throughout her career, Darnell achieved notable successes, firmly establishing herself as one of Hollywood's prominent actresses. However, her personal life was filled with romantic complications. She was married 3 times, with each marriage ending in divorce. Her first husband was cameraman J. Peveril Marley. They were together from 1944 until 1952. Her second marriage was to brewer Philip Liebman in 1954, but this union was short-lived, ending the following year. Darnell's third marriage was to pilot Merle Roy Robertson, which lasted until 1963. In addition to her marriages, she was rumored to have had affairs with various Hollywood figures, such as director Joseph L. Mankiewicz and actor Richard Widmark. Among these, her affair with Mankiewicz gained significant attention and added to her turbulent reputation. Despite the challenges in her private life, Darnell's acting career shone brightly. Her performances in films like Blood and Sand, Hangover Square, and A Letter to Three Wives received critical acclaim for their depth. Tragically, Linda Darnell's life was cut short when she passed away on April 10, 1965, from burns sustained in a house fire, at the young age of 41. Her contributions to the arts continue to be remembered for both her captivating performances and her legacy as a classic Hollywood beauty. Gene Tierney, born on November 19, 1920, in Brooklyn, New York, emerged as an unforgettable figure in Hollywood, celebrated for both her striking beauty and remarkable acting skills. Rising to fame in the 1940s, she became one of the most iconic actresses of her time. Her role in the film noir classic Laura, released in 1944, demonstrated her ability to convey complex emotions while captivating audiences. The following year, Tierney earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress for her stunning performance in Leave Her to Heaven, solidifying her reputation as a leading actress. Tierney's personal life ran parallel to her successful career and was marked by 2 marriages. She first married fashion designer Oleg Cassini in 1941, with whom she had 2 daughters before their divorce in 1952. Later, she married Texas oil baron W. Howard Lee in 1960, remaining together until his death in 1981. Her romantic entanglements included notable figures such as John F. Kennedy and Prince Ali Khan, with her affair with Kennedy attracting considerable media attention during his political ascent. Despite her success, Tierney grappled with mental health challenges, including a diagnosis of bipolar disorder, which affected her career and led to periods of hospitalization. Nevertheless, she persevered and continued to perform, earning further acclaim on both stage and screen. Gene Tierney passed away on November 6, 1991, from emphysema, leaving behind a legacy characterized by her captivating performances and timeless elegance. Her impact on Hollywood remains strong, as she is remembered not just for her roles, but for the profound talent and beauty she brought to the silver screen. Born on January 3, 1897, in Brooklyn, New York, Marion Davies emerged as a captivating figure in Hollywood during the roaring 1920s and 1930s. She dazzled audiences with her comedic and dramatic performances in films like When Knighthood Was in Flower in 1922 and Show People in 1928, showcasing her remarkable adaptability and magnetism. Known for her lively spirit and strong presence on screen, she quickly became a cherished star of both silent films and the early sound era. Her personal life often garnered as much fascination as her acting career, especially her long-term relationship with William Randolph Hearst, a powerful newspaper mogul. Though she never married, her affair with Hearst, who was already wed, became one of the hottest topics in Hollywood gossip. The extravagant support from Hearst, who financed many of her films and hosted lavish gatherings at Hearst Castle, often attracted more media attention than her artistic accomplishments. Yet, despite the drama surrounding her personal life, Davies's professional career thrived. She earned praise for her perfect comedic timing and the ability to shift emotions effortlessly in a range of roles, with standout performances in The Patsy and Marianne. Retiring from acting in the late 1930s, she still engaged in philanthropy, focusing on charitable causes such as children's hospitals. Her relationship with Hearst endured until his death in 1951, after which she retreated from the public eye. Marion Davies died from cancer on September 22, 1961, at the age of 64, leaving behind a remarkable legacy as a trailblazing woman in early cinema. Even with the sensationalized narratives that sometimes overshadow her contributions, her talent and commitment to her craft are still celebrated today. Born on May 7, 1901, in Helena, Montana, Gary Cooper grew to become one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors during the 1930s and 1940s. He is famous for his natural and understated acting style, captivating audiences in many classic films. Notable among these are High Noon in 1952 and Sergeant York in 1941, both of which earned him Academy Awards for Best Actor. Cooper's personal life was as fascinating as his professional journey. In 1933, he married socialite Veronica Rocky Balfe, and they had a daughter named Maria Cooper Janis. However, Cooper's relationships often attracted attention, as he was rumored to have had affairs with several well-known actresses, including Ingrid Bergman and Grace Kelly. The most notorious of his relationships was with actress Patricia Neal, which created significant scandal in Hollywood. Over his career, spanning more than 3 decades, he portrayed many strong, silent heroes. Movies like Mr. Deeds Goes to Town in 1936, The Pride of the Yankees in 1942, and For Whom the Bell Tolls in 1943 showcased his exceptional talent, earning him a revered spot among Hollywood's elite leading men. His professionalism and commitment to acting were widely recognized. Gary Cooper passed away on May 13, 1961, from prostate cancer, leaving a legacy of remarkable performances that continue to influence the film industry today. Zsa Zsa born on February 6, 1917 in Budapest, Hungary, captivated audiences as a Hungarian-American actress and socialite known for her glamorous lifestyle and sharp wit. Rising to fame in the 1950s, she starred in films like Moulin Rouge and Lily, both of which showcased her charm and beauty. Gabor's extravagant persona made her a notable figure in Hollywood, beloved for her unique blend of sophistication and humor. Her personal life drew as much attention as her acting career, with 9 marriages, each attracting significant media coverage. She first wed Turkish diplomat Burhan Asaf Belge in 1937, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1941. Following this, she married hotel magnate Conrad Hilton in 1942, an event that led to her only child, Francesca Hilton, before they divorced in 1947. Her marriages included actor George Sanders, businessman Herbert Huttner, oil heir Joshua S. Cosden Jr., inventor Jack Ryan, lawyer Michael O'Hara, and actor Felipe de Alba. Her last marriage was to Frederick Prinz von Anhalt in 1986, continuing until her passing. Rumors suggested numerous affairs, reportedly involving famous figures like Richard Burton and Sean Connery. While her complex personal life often stole the spotlight, Gabor's impressive career spanned various film and television roles where her charisma and quick wit stood out. She regularly appeared on talk shows and game shows, enhancing her reputation as a lively and charming presence. Zsa Gabor passed away on December 18, 2016 due to heart failure at the age of 99. Her distinctive flair and memorable performances ensured she would always be remembered in the landscape of Hollywood. Born on March 24, 1887, in Smith Center, Kansas, Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle emerged as a leading figure in silent films, recognized for his unique brand of physical comedy and his larger-than-life character. During the 1910s and early 1920s, he captivated audiences with memorable performances in films like The Butcher Boy and The Bell Boy. His comedic style, marked by impeccable timing and energetic antics, made him one of the most cherished stars of his time. However, his career took a dramatic turn in 1921 when he faced serious accusations of manslaughter in relation to the tragic death of actress Virginia Rappe. This sensational trial captured widespread media attention and spanned 3 trials, ultimately leading to his acquittal but leaving his reputation deeply tarnished. Alongside his professional struggles, Arbuckle navigated a complicated personal life. He experienced 3 marriages, starting with actress Minta Durfee in 1908, followed by Doris Dean in 1925, and finally Addie MacPhail in 1932, who remained with him until his death. Despite his efforts to revive his career in the late 1920s and early 1930s under the pseudonym William Goodrich, the shadow of scandal loomed large. Arbuckle's remarkable talent as a filmmaker and comedian continued to shine through, influencing the realm of physical comedy, even after his passing on June 29, 1933, at the age of 46 from a heart attack. The legacy of Roscoe Arbuckle endures within the history of cinema, marking significant contributions despite the controversies that plagued him. Among the many stars of Hollywood's golden age, Mae West stands out as a daring figure who challenged social norms of her time. Born on August 17, 1893, in Brooklyn, New York, she made waves in the film industry during the 1930s with her distinct blend of humor and sexuality. Mae's breakthrough came with the film She Done Him Wrong, where her captivating performances reflected her bold approach to themes of femininity and desire. Her charisma resonated, and she became known for pushing the boundaries of acceptable behavior for women both on screen and off. Delving into her personal life reveals even more layers to her provocative persona. Married twice, her relationships were often the subject of public fascination. Her first marriage, to Frank Satkos, was a well-guarded secret until it was exposed in 1935, and her second union with vaudeville performer Guido Diro ended in divorce. Throughout her life, Mae West was linked to numerous affairs with younger men, contributing to her enduring status as a Hollywood sex symbol. Her infamous romance with boxing champion William Gorilla Jones captured the media's attention, illustrating her allure. In addition to her film work, Mae West was an accomplished playwright, known for tackling controversial topics. Her play Sex, debuted in 1926, led to a sensational arrest, showcasing her willingness to confront conservative values. Despite facing legal challenges, she only gained popularity, leaving an indelible mark as a cultural icon who redefined female sexuality in cinema. Mae West's legacy endures, celebrated for her trailblazing spirit and unforgettable contributions to the arts. Born on November 5, 1913, in Darjeeling, British India, Vivien Leigh became a symbol of glamour and talent. Her career reached iconic status with her unforgettable role as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. This performance not only brought her international acclaim, but also won her an Academy Award for Best Actress. Leigh's amazing ability to dive deep into characters was displayed again when she portrayed Blanche Dubois in A Streetcar Named Desire, earning her a second Academy Award. In her personal life, she faced many ups and downs. She first married barrister Herbert Lee Holman in 1932 and had a daughter, Suzanne. Their marriage ended in 1940, partly due to Leigh's rising career and her affair with actor Laurence Olivier. Their marriage became one of the most famous celebrity pairings, filled with both passionate collaborations and considerable conflicts. Beyond her film and stage work, Leigh dealt with serious mental health issues throughout her life, which affected her relationships and career. Struggling with bipolar disorder and tuberculosis, she faced periods of hospitalization. Despite the challenges, Leigh matched her struggles with immense talent, continuously drawing audiences in with her powerful performances. She passed away on July 8, 1967, due to chronic tuberculosis, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate audiences. Her contributions to theater and film endure, celebrated for her complex portrayals and striking beauty. Born on October 23, 1931 in Swindon, Wiltshire, England, Diana Dors emerged as a glamorous actress and singer, frequently dubbed as Britain's answer to Marilyn Monroe. Captivating audiences in the 1950s and 1960s, her sultry appeal and acting skills made her a household name. Dors became famous through films like Yield to the Night in 1956 and The Unholy Wife in 1957, which highlighted her dramatic talent. Her personal life added layers of intrigue to her public persona, characterized by a series of high-profile marriages. Her first husband was Dennis Hamilton, a businessman who managed her career. Their tumultuous marriage spanned from 1951 until Hamilton's death in 1959, marked by his controlling behavior amid Dors's ascent in fame. In 1959, she married comedian Richard Dawson, with whom she had two sons, Mark and Gary, but this union ended in 1966. Dors' third and final marriage to actor Alan Lake began in 1968, and while passionate, was riddled with challenges such as financial struggles and Lake's alcoholism. Though she was often connected to various rumored affairs, her dedication to her craft remained strong. Dors worked across film, television, and theater, delivering memorable performances in works like The Long Haul in 1957 and Deep End in 1970. Ultimately, she passed away on May 4, 1984, from ovarian cancer at the age of 52, leaving behind a legacy deeply rooted in British cinema. Throughout her life, despite the complexities of her personal relationships, her striking performances and distinctive charm earned her a place as one of the UK's most iconic actresses. Born on July 18, 1908, in San Luis Potosi, Mexico, Lupe Velez was a vibrant and passionate actress who captivated audiences with her fiery personality and energetic performances. Her rise to fame came in the late 1920s and early 1930s, where she became known for her roles in films like The Gaucho, alongside Douglas Fairbanks. Velez was not just an actress, she was a force of nature, especially evident in her role in the Mexican Spitfire series, which began in the early 1940s. These films showcased her comedic timing and her larger-than-life presence that made her stand out among other actresses of the time. Velez's personal life, however, was just as dramatic and unpredictable as her on-screen roles. She was married once to Johnny Weissmuller, the actor famous for his portrayal of Tarzan, from 1933 to 1939. Their marriage was filled with ups and downs, much like many of Velez's relationships. She was known for having passionate affairs with some of Hollywood's most well-known figures, including Gary Cooper, Clark Gable, and Eric Maria Remarque. The affair with Gary Cooper, in particular, became infamous due to their tumultuous relationship, filled with intense arguments and emotional reconciliations that attracted constant media attention. Despite the personal chaos, Velez maintained a successful career, becoming one of the few Latina actresses to gain significant recognition in Hollywood during that era. Her dynamic performances in both film and theater, including vaudeville, showcased her versatility and enduring appeal as a performer. However, her success could not shield her from personal turmoil. Her life was cut short on December 13, 1944, when she died at the age of 36 from a drug overdose. Her death was surrounded by much speculation, adding to the air of mystery that surrounded her already dramatic life. Velez left behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a personality that could not be contained. She will always be remembered for the energy, passion, and charisma she brought to both the silver screen and her personal life. Born in 1906 in Kansas, Louise Brooks became a standout figure in silent film with her unique bob haircut and magnetic screen presence. Rising to fame in the 1920s and early 1930s, she captivated audiences with her roles in movies like Pandora's Box and Diary of a Lost Girl, performances that have left a lasting mark on cinema history. Her life off-screen was equally compelling. She never married, but had romantic ties with famous men such as Charlie Chaplin and George Preston Marshall, the latter relationship known for its passionate and turbulent nature. Though she initially found success in Hollywood, Brooks' refusal to conform to the rigid studio system led to conflicts that hurt her career, eventually pushing her to work in Europe, where she enjoyed more artistic freedom and praise. Her style and independence made her a lasting cultural icon, influencing fashion and popular culture beyond the screen. Later in life, facing financial hardship, she took on various jobs, including sales and radio work. Eventually, she turned to writing, producing essays, and a memoir that revealed much about her experiences in the film industry. Brooks passed away in 1985 at 78 years old, leaving behind a legacy as a pioneering actress of silent cinema whose impact continues to be recognized. In the heart of cinema history lies Charlie Chaplin, a man whose life was a fascinating mix of triumph and turmoil. Born in London on April 16, 1889, he captivated audiences for over 75 years, forever changing the art of filmmaking. His renowned character, the Tramp, brought laughter and tears in films like City Lights and Modern Times. His unique talent for merging humor with serious themes resonated across generations. Alongside his professional genius, Chaplin's personal life was filled with marriages and controversies, each garnering significant media attention. His first marriage to Mildred Harris ended quickly, while his second, to Lita Gray, was marked by scandal. Despite stepping into the limelight with fame, his life faced challenges, particularly during the McCarthy era, which scrutinized his political beliefs. After a period living in Switzerland, he embraced Hollywood once more, when he received an honorary Academy Award in 1972. Chaplin's legacy as a groundbreaking filmmaker and social commentator endures, solidifying his position as a monumental figure in the film industry. Born in Huntsville, Alabama, on January 31, 1902, Tallulah Bankhead stood out as a captivating actress admired for her unique voice and vibrant personality. She gained fame during the 1920s and 1930s, leaving a lasting impression with her performance in Alfred Hitchcock's iconic film Lifeboat in 1944. This movie highlighted not only her exceptional acting talent, but also her strong screen presence. Beyond her achievements in film, Bankhead's private life was filled with drama and intrigue. Although she never married, she had numerous high-profile romances that spanned both men and women. Her relationship with actress Hattie McDaniel was particularly notable and controversial, showcasing a public affair that challenged societal norms of the era. Alongside her romantic exploits, Bankhead was known for her candid nature and a fearless approach to life. A renowned socialite, she was a prominent figure in the party circuit, celebrated for her sharp wit and unfiltered opinions. Despite leading a life full of controversy, her artistic talent garnered respect, and she earned critical acclaim for her performances both on stage and on screen. Tragically, Tallulah Bankhead passed away on December 12, 1968, from double pneumonia caused by influenza at the age of 66. Her legacy endures through her unforgettable roles and her bold attitude toward her career and personal life. Elizabeth Taylor, born on February 27, 1932 in London, England, became a celebrated actress and one of Hollywood's most iconic figures during the 1950s and 1960s. Her remarkable beauty and talent made her a standout in numerous classic films. She gained international fame for her roles in Cleopatra and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, winning an Academy Award for Best Actress for the latter. Taylor's personal life was as captivating as her professional journey, characterized by her 8 marriages to 7 different men, each drawing significant media attention. Her first marriage to hotel heir Conrad Nicky Hilton Jr. lasted less than a year. Following that, she wed actor Michael Wilding, with whom she had 2 sons, Michael and Christopher. Tragically, her third marriage to producer Mike Todd was cut short when he died in a plane crash just a year after they wed, causing Taylor immense grief. Later, she married singer Eddie Fisher, but this union also ended in divorce after 5 years. Her most publicized relationships were with actor Richard Burton, with whom she married twice, first in 1964 and again in 1975, before finally divorcing in 1976. Their passionate and volatile romance was a favorite topic for tabloids. In addition, her final 2 marriages were to politician John Warner and construction worker Larry Fortensky, the latter ending in 1996. Throughout her life, she was rumored to have had various affairs with other prominent figures in Hollywood, keeping the public and media endlessly fascinated by her relationships. In 2011, Elizabeth Taylor passed away from congestive heart failure at the age of 79. Her legacy continues through her captivating performances and her philanthropic efforts, particularly in HIV/AIDS activism, which showcased her compassion beyond the silver screen. Born on December 12, 1915, in Hoboken, New Jersey, Frank Sinatra emerged as a legendary singer and actor, becoming a prominent figure in the 1940s. With a smooth voice and memorable hits such as My Way and New York, New York, he carved out a niche that solidified his status as an entertainment icon. His journey began during the swing era, working with band leaders like Harry James and Tommy Dorsey, but his solo success in the 1940s marked a turning point in his career. His personal life was often as captivating as his musical achievements. Sinatra married 4 times, starting with Nancy Barbato, with whom he had 3 children: Nancy, Frank Jr., and Tina. After their divorce, he pursued a passionate but tumultuous relationship with actress Ava Gardner, which was heavily covered by the media. His later marriages to Mia Farrow and Barbara Marx also garnered public fascination. He was rumored to have had numerous affairs, with high-profile names like Marilyn Monroe and Lana Turner adding to his notorious reputation. Sinatra's influence reached far beyond music. He won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in From Here to Eternity, and starred in classic films such as The Manchurian Candidate and Ocean's 11. His music earned him numerous Grammy Awards, highlighting his work as a conductor and producer. Sinatra passed away on May 14, 1998, at the age of 82 from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy marked by timeless music and a lasting impact on the arts that continues to inspire artists today. Born on June 20, 1999, in Hobart, Tasmania, Australia, Errol Flynn emerged as a captivating figure in Hollywood during the 1930s and 1940s. He became a household name through his dashing performances in swashbuckling films, notably Captain Blood released in 1935, and The Adventures of Robin Hood in 1938. These roles solidified his status as a leading star, recognized for his athleticism and magnetic on-screen presence. While his professional life flourished, Flynn's personal affairs often attracted more scrutiny. He went through 3 marriages, each creating a buzz in the media. His first union with actress Lily Demita endured from 1935 until 1942, and included a son, Sean Flynn. Following this, he married Nora Eddington in 1943, though they divorced in 1949. His final marriage occurred in 1950 to actress Patrice Wymore, which produced a daughter named Arnella. Flynn became notorious for his fleeting romances, frequently involving much younger women. The pinnacle of his scandalous reputation arose from a widely publicized trial in 1942, where he faced accusations of statutory rape. Although acquitted, the incident tarnished his otherwise shining reputation. Nonetheless, Flynn's career thrived with iconic films like The Seahawk, and They Died with Their Boots On. Ultimately, he passed away on October 14, 1959, at the age of 50 due to a heart attack and liver disease. His adventurous spirit and enduring impact on action cinema remain a significant part of cinematic history. Mabel Normand was born on November 9, 1893, in New Brighton, Staten Island, New York. She became a pioneer in the film industry during the 1910s and 1920s as an actress, director, and writer. Her fame rose high through her comedic work at Mack Sennett's Keystone Studios, especially in short films that showcased her talent and charm. Normand shone in productions like Mabel's Strange Predicament in 1914, where she acted alongside Charlie Chaplin, and Fatty and Mabel Adrift in 1916 with Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. While her career soared, her personal life faced many storms. Although she never married, she had notable romantic ties to several influential people, including Mack Sennett and director William Desmond Taylor. Taylor's shocking murder in 1922 linked her to the case, stirring public speculation. As obstacles mounted, including struggles with substance abuse and legal troubles surrounding a shooting incident involving her chauffeur, Normand pressed on, directing and writing films in a male-dominated field. Sadly, her health faltered in the late 1920s due to tuberculosis. She attempted to return to the screen, but faced the reality of her declining condition. Eventually, Mabel Normand passed on February 23, 1930, at the age of 36. But her legacy as a female comedy star in early Hollywood endures. Her significant contributions to the film industry continue to be